Hey guys, this is Robert Baltadano from K-Wave. Thanks so much for tuning in to our YouTube channel. We're here live at the Calvary Chapel Pastors Conference, Senior Pastors Conference here at Calvary Chapel, Costa Mesa. And we'll be doing interviews here throughout the day, actually throughout the week. So make sure you keep it here on our YouTube channel. But today, actually, we have our first interview, and it's with Deven and Wendy Berryhill. How are you guys doing?
Good. Good. We're doing great.
Now, I have your brochure here. We're going to talk about the Calvary Chapel University. So the first thing that just pops out on me here with this brochure is Dream Big.
Mm-hmm.
Now, give us a little bit about your motto, and also how did this all come together?
Well, in 2005, we had a big dream that we feel the Lord gave us to start an online university that would have the same values of Calvary Chapel. I grew up at Calvary Chapel, Costa Mesa since the early 70s as one of the little rugrats cruising around here at Costa Mesa, and went to their schools and ended up getting my bachelor's degree at Seattle Pacific University, but really kind of desiring to get a degree that had the flavor of what I grew up learning from Pastor Chuck and the different pastors here at Costa Mesa and different Calvaries. So, the dream is that I could get a degree with that flavor. And in 2005, my wife here, Wendy Berryhill, along with our college president, a guy named Chapin Marsh, and other people like Brian Nixon and others, in association with the Calvary Chapel Educators Association, formed Calvary Chapel University. And it was simply, actually originally we were called Calvary Chapel Teachers College. And it was really just to help Christian school teachers like here at Calvary and other Christian schools at Downey and Horizon get their higher degrees. They need bachelor's, master's degrees in administration, elementary, secondary, that kind of thing. Started there, and then 2007 we added a biblical studies degree to help pastors more on a practical level. People always ask us, well, what's the difference between you guys and, let's say, Calvary Chapel Bible College, Murrieta or whatever, Extension Campus? Really, one, we're online exclusively. And two, really, like, we have the Teachers College. That's the difference. And three, it's more of practical training. I mean, there is a little bit of overlap, but it's really the pastors that we have teaching are teaching the kind of maybe like the executive pastor type degrees, the administrative leadership part, or maybe biblical counseling. Right. We have a women's ministry degree, apologetics, those kind of things.
Yeah. Now, Wendy, what do you do? What's your title there at the college or university?
Yeah, well, my title is Director of Academic Advancement.
Okay.
So, whereas Deven handles a lot of the marketing and admissions and bringing in students, I'll spend a lot of time sort of developing the faculty and courses, and we look over the scope and sequence of the different degree programs and just make sure the classes are up to date and interesting, and that the student leaves with a degree with a comprehensive sort of academic program ready for what they're going to do.
How many years I guess it depends on the degree you're going for, right? If you're going for an associate's, a bachelor's, you guys have it all?
Yeah. One of the benefits for our students, we primarily have been attracting students who are adult learners who already have a full-time job and a family, and that's why the online aspect is so helpful for them. So they can take one class at a time, or a lot of times they'll get eager toward the end and get ready, and they can take up to 3 or 4 classes per module. So it really depends on the student and how much they want to take on and how much they can take on.
How many students you guys have right now? Do you know offhand?
We've got over 200 active students pursuing degrees in the school, and we have students who are pursuing a certificate, bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, and also we have doctorates in the education program. So all at varying levels of completing a program. But we have classes all throughout the year. 6 times a year we have 8-week modules. So students have the freedom of enrolling as they can and when they can.
Now, do you guys find it more of more adults joining the actual university because, like you said, because of their job or whatnot? Or do you find a lot more younger guys coming in and doing the online college?
What we're starting to experience now is really fun and a great blessing are a lot of younger people who are getting internships at churches or growing up in the church and wanting to stay and serve at their home church so they can stay, do their internship, stay close to the family and the body, and take the classes online. So we're just starting to see an increase in younger students really enjoying the online education while they're staying involved in their ministry.
Now, are the credits transferable to a variety of colleges, universities?
Yeah, we have a number of articulation agreements with universities, Cal Baptist University and Louisiana Baptist. There's Trinity and just a number of schools.
Well, Calvary Chapel Bible colleges. We accept transfer units in from, let's say you went to Calvary Chapel Bible College Murrieta or an extension campus, any of the extension campuses worldwide. Yeah. You can transfer in up to 90 units towards a 120 unit bachelor's degree at Calvary Chapel University. So let's say you're interested in getting a bachelor's degree. We just developed a bachelor's degree in youth ministry. So let's say you want to be a youth pastor or you feel called to that and you went to the Bible college and got, I don't know, I think it's like 85 units in their 2 year. You can transfer all those in towards the bachelor's with us. We offer all the general education units online, so you could actually go back to your place of ministry and continue with your bachelor's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then move on to your master's.
Right.
If you'd like after that.
Right. So what else is going on at the university? Anything else you guys want to add to that, to all that you guys have mentioned?
Well, I think if you go to our website, www.calvarychapeluniversity.com, or you can find us on the usual social media, Facebook, Twitter. I think Twitter's CC University. We have all kinds of updates. We've had a number of graduates that you can go on there and see pictures of actual human beings. One of the things that people really struggle with sometimes is the impersonal nature of online learning. Yeah, I actually earned my master's degree at CCU in education in 2007. Or 2008. I started in 2006. It took me about 2 years to finish, just taking one class at a time. Yeah. Because I was in full-time ministry. I was in the worship ministry at my church. I taught during the week, 2 kids. Very busy. Yeah. But it was really convenient for my schedule. I know so many people in the Calvary Chapel movement, in particular, pastors or leaders, or even, working folks. You just don't have a lot of time. Right. And this is something I could put in my schedule, in my planner, and they're 8 weeks. Yeah. And the 8-week class is awesome. Because someone like me, it's hard for me to stay focused for too long. And so I was able to just plow through it. And the neat thing, too, that I think distinguishes us from maybe any of the other universities is that we have an instructor in every class. A lot of times when you take an online class somewhere, you'll have this big name as the instructor, but really there's a facilitator, the TA basically that runs the class. Well, here the actual PhD master's level instructor is in there. You have access to them. You have their phone number. You have their email. You can Skype with them. You can connect with them. And again, our instructors are sprinkled all over the country. And you could be a missionary in Europe. We have people in Korea, Africa. I got a gal in Calvary Chapel, Uganda, in Africa, who's a Christian school administrator taking courses. Her name's Shirley. Shirley, if you're watching, hello. But all over, I've got a Christian school teacher in Korea. Wow. And they're taking classes with us. And you don't have to be anywhere live. Right. That's the other thing. So it's all planned out so you can it doesn't disrupt your regular flow of ministry. So the teachers are actually, it's a video, right? I mean, they're watching the actual professor teaching? Is that sometimes, how they, okay. We've done it, Wendy particularly, You should probably answer this one. You're better at that.
Yeah, there's a diverse number of ways that you can do online education, and a lot of biblical studies courses and some of the ed courses do have a podcast from a pastor or a video lecture. But what we're finding that students interacting with the curriculum, doing special projects, posting their own videos of their work, and getting good feedback from each other and their instructors. There's just it's really sort of infinite, the different ways that you can interact with the curriculum and the teachers to get the education.
Now, do you guys work with churches to put together a program for people in the congregation? Yeah. Do you guys do that?
Yeah, right now, one of the cool things we're offering is kind of a hybrid of the online. And we're calling it Calvary Chapel University Regional Cohort Study Groups. Okay, and what they are is there may be a pastor that has a higher degree, has a vision to maybe do a school of ministry. What they could do is actually do their whole school of ministry online, but also meet in a classroom form, in a brick and mortar, like Monday nights, once a week during the thing. They could meet for an hour or two to ask questions of the instructor. But again, for all intents and purposes, it's an online course. They still take tests, quizzes, whatever assessment there is, it's still online, but they're also meeting. So maybe you're a pastor and you've got, 10 guys you want to raise up. You could use the leadership track that we already have developed, maybe add a little bit of your own flavor, maybe some of your own video to it, and then meet with them once a week in the classroom, do maybe a lecture or Q&A, whatever.
Oh, wow.
Just build that relationship there. And then, but throughout the week, all the books, the reading, the any test quizzes, it's all uploaded. And we take care of all the billing too. That's the thing that's nice about it. A church doesn't have to deal with, here, give me your whatever. It's all done online, Visa, MasterCard, that whole thing.
Right.
And we take care of that. And then the instructor is able to, or pastor is really able to raise up. I talk with pastors all the time. I travel around the country representing CCU, and many of them are looking for a very effective ministry leadership tract, if you will, or program. And they've tried a lot of different programs, and they're just not seeing the fruit that they'd like. And so I think something like this might be something that could be effective.
Right. Okay. So what's the contact info for people to go to your website or maybe call you if they're interested?
Yeah. You can call me. My name's Deven. Again, Deven Berryhill. I'm just Deven, Deven, at CalvaryChapelUniversity.com. If you forget my name, just info. 954-453-9228. Okay. 954-453-9228. Is our number, but really go to our website, CalvaryChapelUniversity.com. We've got a number of promo, little videos, message from our college president, Chapin Marsh, is on there. He was a pastor at Horizon down in San Diego, also the Rock Church down with Miles McPherson for a number of years. So he's got a lot of experience there, and a number of great professors, but that's really just email, phone.
Okay.
And if you'd like us to come to your church and do a presentation, we do that as well.
Okay.
We travel to area churches, but we have offices in Florida, California, here in Southern California as well.
Wonderful. Okay, so it's CalvaryChapelUniversity.com.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Deven, Wendy. Thank you very much. God bless you guys.
Thanks, Robert.
Thank you.
All righty. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Again, CalvaryChapelUniversity.com. Go there.